Hi. And that definitely wasn't me covering up the fact I forgot I should be looking over here and not over here.
I was going to say, that was a weirdly long pause.
Yeah, I know.
I need to scooch over.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is a bit weird because I'm going to move the camera, but I need a longer, I need a longer cable. So I'm going to do that for next week because I don't know. I don't want to end up with like neck muscles like the Incredible Hulk from looking left and right. So whom do we have? Peter Knottle, how are you, pal? The happy little fox, aka Benji. Good evening. Narcissa? Is it Narcissa H? Bjorn, good evening, how are you? Don't we all need a longer cable? Yeah, I do. And it's literally a few inches too short. But I can have my camera sort of in the general area I'm looking so that, you know, I can't imagine looking at the side of my head for the whole stream is that entertaining. Well, it may be more entertaining than if I was. See, I don't even know. It's a lot. Hi, you're over there. But now I've forgotten what I was saying. Bart Sales, good evening. Creaky is back. Was missing you. Thank you, pal. And thank you to the couple of people who've reached out to ask where I was. I took one of my customary breaks. So, you know, like the way Simon Dan sort of records weeks ahead, and he's got why can I hear a dog barking? Well, she's barely a dog. Oh, but you're missing us, Coco, you? You're not getting no camera time. Yeah, so you know how Simon Dan's very organized and he'll arrange for guest creators to fill in for him so there's no break in the content and all that good stuff. Well, I just did my version of that, which basically means I came out here and went, no, I don't want to make any videos this week. And literally decided to take a week off and not tell anybody because...
They just need to do it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to switch your brain off, especially when you consider all the crap I have to wade my way through to make maybe a few people chuckle or titter a little bit. But yeah, it can be exhausting, but sometimes, yeah, exactly. What have we missed, chat? Tell us. I want to go back to this from earlier on. Greetings and salutations from Georgia, USA. Well, greetings and salutations back to you as well from wherever I am in the world. Wales, best part of the world. But I've got a question, and I could Google it and hide my ignorance, but what is a salutation? Yeah, is it a salute, or is it?
Oh yeah, probably.
You know, or is it like salut is like cheers?
Salute. It probably is salutes, isn't it?
Maybe I don't know.
That's just me looking at the word and being like, if you break it down, it's like salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pretty much guarantees that we both miles off and it means something completely random.
Different. Yeah.
Ooh, super chat. Oh, New Jersey question. Oh, I just saw one word. Pork roll. Yeah. And now I'm going to look back to see what the rest, because I know exactly. I can't see any screens, right?
Right.
I know I'm not looking at the camera either, but I'm doing it deliberately. There's this whole thing in New Jersey, whether what it would be here would be pork luncheon meat.
Yeah.
Basically, all the leftover bits of random dead animals, and they don't want to waste it, so they make pork luncheon meat because maybe there was like half a pig's ear.
Yeah.
In the butcher's bin.
Yeah.
But there's this whole debate. Some New Jersey natives are on team pork roll.
Right.
Now, when we were in New Jersey, I tasted pork roll, and it is pork roll. It's pork luncheon meat with a slightly different name. There are some people in New Jersey, sorry, New Jersey, but I still haven't looked at the comment, and I still can't see any screens. I should have thought of this right at the beginning and spoke to you. There are some people in New Jersey that think it's ham, Taylor ham.
No.
What the hell? Now then.
That's so funny you said that, actually. Just read the question.
Did you get to try pork roll Taylor ham on one of your visits here? Yes. I knew. I just saw pork roll out of my sort of the corner of my eye, and I knew what the rest of it was. Well, I hope you are also a proud member of Team Pork because it ain't ham. It's,
Is it nice though?
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Because of course, America, they don't just serve it to you, it's fried and
I bet you it is probably nicer than like the stuff you get in Tesco.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because it's not
Way
going to be
nicer.
as
No, but it is.
It
is genuinely nice, but it is also definitely not ham of whoever Taylor is. He's going to have to decide on a different ham because pork roll is not going to be his or her ham. I'm sorry, it is not ham by any stretch of the imagination. Taylor Ham is the company that made the original. So it's basically then some people call it Taylor Ham in the way that I can't think of a bloody example. Yeah, everybody calls their vacuum cleaner a Hoover.
Not in the US, but
no, but it's I don't even. That might just be a Welsh thing,
no,
because Hoover is in.
It's definitely not a Welsh thing. It's at least a UK thing. It might even be a European thing.
Is it?
Maybe.
I don't know, but anyway. So a Hoover in my house is any vacuum cleaner that can suck dirt off the floor. And it's like that across, we'll say, the UK then. So other companies also make Hoovers. So because the company, I'm guessing Taylor Ham is a ham company, but doesn't that imply then that they've just sort of gone, yeah, just call it Taylor Ham. But it's only Americans that eat it. They will notice.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
It's probably not as exciting, but it's probably ham because it's from the same animal.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I'm gonna state a fact now, which is entirely made up unless somebody Googles it and finds out that I'm right. I'm sure that American bread wouldn't even qualify as bread in the UK because
have you been seeing that trend?
Subway, right? I've seen a couple of videos. I think I know what you're talking about. Subway have now been told that they can't say that you can have hearty Italian bread because there's too much sugar in it for it to be bread.
Yeah, and
so Americans have because I've never seen so many bread options.
Yeah,
it's like a sandwich fan's nightmare. You wouldn't know what to choose.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's super highly processed stuff. See, you can get bread like our bread.
Yeah,
but it's not
but you
like
pay through the butthole for it probably as well.
And that bread then lasts longer than you don't have to eat it in 4 days or it starts going green.
Yeah,
because it's highly processed stuff.
Exactly. Like once a loaf's opened, what have you got? 3 days.
Before it's stale, and if you forget to wrap the bread up afterwards, you've got hours before it goes stale.
All recipes will be in the description below this video.
And what's crazy is the bread we eat is our most processed bread, probably.
Yeah,
not most, but I don't know what the most, but you know, supermarket bread.
Yeah, supermarket bread.
We don't eat fresh bread.
No, unless you buy it from the local bakery, but then you've got 2 days maximum, and it's only really nice on the day you buy it.
Yeah.
Do you know what else was nuts in America? Orange juice.
What do you mean?
So you could buy a 500 ml, a half a liter bottle for the on the go guy.
Yeah,
and various sizes, and up to like. They have to have a low loader with a wide load board and escort vehicles to get it to your house.
Yeah,
but it wasn't the sizes are fine. It was that you want no bits, a teeny weeny teeny tiny amount of bits, or a tiny teeny weeny teeny tiny amount of bits, and then small. So you could have like a 1 liter with like So, I only like it with 1,782 million bits in it, please. Oh, no problem, sir. We've got just that size.
Yeah, don't they? What they say, like
it was
low pulp, medium pulp.
Yeah, that's what that's what I mean. Yeah, it's like
I don't understand orange juice. Like people who like it with bits.
Yeah, just eat an orange.
I
it's
don't
not
know.
hard, is it? Just eat an orange at that point.
My thing is always I don't dislike the taste of it.
Yeah.
But when I'm drinking a beverage, I don't want bits in my mouth. It makes it feel like there's something in the drink.
Yeah, exactly. Like a straight poob or something.
I never like cocktails if they've got weird textures or anything. Like, because they're just like,
Yeah, no, it's hanging, Mosh. Ooh, super chat. Ham roll was invented by Chuck Norris when he sneezed and accidentally scared a pig to roll down the hill. Do you know some of the Chuck Norris meme? You know the whole, when Chuck Norris does a push up, he's pushing the world down and all that kind of thing. But
that's probably one of the oldest memes.
Yeah,
that has been around.
As long as I can remember, people have been saying funny things about Chuck Norris.
Was that a schoolyard thing when you were in school?
Yeah,
That's like a pre-internet meme.
Yeah, it was a pre-internet meme, pre-color TV meme.
Yeah,
probably.
That's probably
because he was a big bloody film star. In the 19s. I think it was from the mid to late 60s onward.
I have no idea. The only Chuck Norris film I think I've ever actually seen is Delta Force.
Is it?
And I've seen that a few times.
He's got millions of films.
That's a brilliant film.
Walker, Texas Rangers, another long-running, whatever you call it, doodad. But I do like the old Chuck Norris memes. They are rather amusing.
They're a classic.
They are. They're like the joke that never gets old.
Yeah, because recently I think we spoke about it on here. Actually, was the 1 man versus 100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Oh yeah, we did.
And then people were saying, I think someone said it in the chat as well, like 1 Chuck Norris versus 100 gorillas. Yeah,
I know.
Very funny.
The gorillas wouldn't stand a chance. Good evening, Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, CVCH, CVFT. Please don't add any more letters. I haven't got the lung capacity for it. I'm struggling now. I've frozen again now with the weird goony face that everyone can see because they can see this bloody monitor.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm trying to enter a gurning competition. And I'm frozen in a different position on this one down here now.
Yeah, I don't know why yours always freeze. Mine are always...
Mine's on Wi-Fi, innit?
Oh, yeah.
We're so far away from each other. We've made it look like we're in the same room, but Callum emigrated to Shanghai like 2 years ago. Please subscribe.
This is a weird segue, but have you seen, it's out, I really want to go and see it, is the new Naked Gun film with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, it does look like
it looks so funny.
Carl, look, a talking Swede. Don't see many of them around here. It does look funny, but
it looks brilliant.
I was talking to Jordan about this morning. Inspector Clouseau, the Pink Panther. Do you know who Inspector Clouseau is?
We talked about this the other week, and
it's being redone now.
Yeah. No, you've told me about this because we came to the conclusion that that's not a good reference because Inspector Clouseau is 2 different people to us.
Yeah. To me, he's Peter Sellers.
Yeah, and to me, he's Steve Martin.
Yeah. And that's one of those things. I don't know how I feel about it being remade.
Yeah,
I interrupted myself then. How'd you do that? How'd you interrupt yourself? I would feel... I don't know.
Yeah, well,
it's meant to be Peter Sellers. He was Inspector Clouseau.
I mean, they've always... Well, they've already redone Pink Panther once, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I think that's why I'm not keen on the Spider-Man films. Because it's always a different bloody Spider-Man.
I'm very much like that with, as much as I like Johnny Depp, and usually if he's in something, it's like, oh, that's probably good. I cannot stand the 2005 Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, it is.
Willy Wonka.
That's his weirdest role.
Oh, it's a brilliant character, but like, I think, because Roald Dahl was Welsh, we learnt about him a lot in school. So like, I knew every in and out of that book when I was like 7 years old because we did it in school.
Yeah.
So like, when I watched the Tim Burton Johnny Depp one, I'm like, this doesn't feel. Obviously in very Tim Burton fashion, he really honed in on Wonka's like darkness.
Yeah.
And it was just a bit much.
Yeah.
It was unsettling. It was almost a horror film.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the point doing it with Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Even when it's not. Up. Yeah.
He's got that like gothic style.
Yeah. It's the same as Guy Ritchie. You know a Guy Ritchie film just by watching it. The editing style, the pacing, the crazy close-up shots, and I think it's very Guy Ritchie in everything.
When you're like a movie buff, I think you can spot that with most directors, to be fair. Like Tim Burton is a really obvious one because he's one of the biggest directors in the world. Same with Quentin Tarantino. You can tell it's his film.
Yeah.
Because it's got Tarantino written all over it.
Yeah. They've all got a style.
Yeah. Martin Scorsese. You can spot a Martin Scorsese film. And obviously I'm using like the most famous directors as examples. Yeah. But if you're a bit of a film nerd, I can spot a Kevin Smith film, or I can tell when a new film was influenced by Clerks and Kevin Smith's early career. What are you doing?
You're back. I killed that monitor. I can always tell a Kevin Smith film as well. They look as if they were made for 68 pence.
Because most of them were.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, but
just quickly before I look at the next super chat, what Bart is saying there about Eddie Murphy is paying. No, he's not paying. He's being paid probably. Well, not probably, definitely. He's playing Inspector Clouseau, but the way they framed it is that he's Haitian.
Oh, okay.
So that I'm guessing how they've made the connection to the name without him being this bumbling French.
So how have you... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. How have you mentioned the new Pink Panther on 2 episodes now and not mentioned it was going to be Eddie Murphy?
I don't know.
Even after I said Steve Martin.
I don't know. Maybe I saw something in the last couple of days and it's fresher in my head meat.
Oh, that kind of makes sense, though, to have Eddie Murphy, because...
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's funny.
Yeah, and
he's
Steve
funny
Martin was already like a comedy legend at that point.
Yeah.
Was Peter Sellers already like a...
Oh, yeah, he was already a massively accomplished actor.
So they tend to use legend status comedians to play the... So I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. And Eddie Murphy is like, I know your generation, but even my generation, Eddie Murphy, like Beverly Hills Cop and Coming to America, all these like really early films. And I'm sure there's some people, when I think of Eddie Murphy, I'm thinking Axel Foley, like from Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
And probably there's people, Eddie Murphy. Oh, yeah, Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, because it's a generation thing.
Donkey and Eddie. I know it's Eddie Murphy. I've always known it was Eddie Murphy. Yeah. But saying that...
I bet you don't know Eddie Murphy's a really good reggae singer. And
I do. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah. I can't remember. I was about to Google it because I want to get the year right. But there was one... I think it was in like 1986, I want to say.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy had the #1 film, the #1 song, and the #1 something else, all at the same time. That's how big Eddie Murphy was. And he was, I want to say like 22 at the time.
Yeah. Because I think Beverly Hills Cop was his first sort of really big breakout role.
I'm not sure.
Am I misremembering that, or
because wasn't he like 21 when Delirious?
Yeah,
because obviously he was like
he was a
super successful stand-up. Yeah. So I kind of know more about that side of his early career.
I think he's a stand-up comedian that also became an actor rather than being an actor who also does a bit of stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
Do you know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of people followed in Eddie Murphy's footsteps.
Yeah, exactly. Please subscribe. The Beast is on the road. You'll have an all-American classic muscle car to drive next time you're here. Oh, you're over there now. I'm very excited about it, Christopher. Very excited indeed. And I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy was on SNL as well.
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah,
but of course
that kind of used to be a rite of passage.
Be something that because that was when he was still only world famous in America.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
He was world famous, like
Sorry, America.
the World Series of baseball.
Yeah,
even though it's only Americans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Blinder. Good evening, Mrs. Blinder. How would you, love?
Coming to America. That's a good. That Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's an old.
Coming to America. Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't.
It's good. It's not as good as the first one, as the original one, because there's so many years. But it's Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. It's all the same cast, and it's funny.
I forgot that Arsenio Hall was the other guy in Coming to America. He's like his. It's been years.
He's basically his not a footman. You know, like
he's basically a servant.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like you'd be his PA if he was a CEO or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously the whole joke is he's a terrible one and he causes more trouble than there we are. I told you people would know, didn't I?
No, that's his SNL run, that is.
We already know that. Oh, Trading Places.
I haven't seen that.
That's awesome. I hope Mrs. Blinder is writing all these down because we love an old 80s movie. Trading Places. He's a homeless bum on the street, robbing people and stuff. And something happens. He gets arrested, and some wealthy banker also gets arrested, like by mistake. But they like switch identities.
Right.
And Eddie Murphy ends up being this like billionaire Wall Street banker, and like all the rich people lose it. It's basically like modern day Robin Hood. He took everything from them.
Oh, I'll have to watch that.
But yeah, it's brilliant. It is. Trading Places is a really good film. I think it's something you'd enjoy. But as far as him being on SNL, that was he? I don't know.
Yeah, that
I do.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't if I hadn't looked it up, because we didn't. We don't get SNL in the UK.
No, like it's obviously.
I'm sure it's somewhere on some streaming service, but
we just same as a lot of people now. Is our biggest point of reference for SNL is the YouTube videos.
Yeah,
that's how we started seeing them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's funny. A lot of people, sort of my age group, Lonely Island is how most of us found out about SNL. Andy Samberg.
I don't even know what Lonely Island is.
What?
Never heard of it.
Wow.
Don't even know what it is. Yeah, but remember, Carl, I'm 52.
That's no excuse.
I got no idea. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's Andy Samberg's group, and they make comedy songs.
Is he the very large, smiley guy from
Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Yeah.
I found him tolerable in that.
Oh, that's mental.
But I tried to watch something else with him in it, and we were both like, no.
Oh, I love him.
No.
Oh,
we watched
God.
Step Brothers last night.
Yeah.
It was shit. Absolute crap. And I paid £3.49.
Hey, I don't say that.
That's about $5 for all the Americans and probably 900 Canadian dollars. So
but, yeah.
Something like that.
So you weren't even moved when you experienced that blessed combination of Fergie and Jesus? Like, you just didn't get the film?
I just thought it's like, funny 2 40-year-old men acting as if they're 12 or 9.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's Will Ferrell and
then
John
about
Riley.
Another 7 or 8 seconds into the film is like, oh, so is this the film?
Yes.
2 40-year-old men think they're like 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Oh no, it's such a. I mean, it hasn't aged the best. I mean, some of the jokes.
Yeah.
But oh no, that's a absolutely iconic film.
Yeah, I don't know.
2006, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird ones. I just he smiles way too much.
Who?
Andy Samberg.
Yeah. Oh, I love him. I do. I think he's class. That's the thing.
Me.
I think I recommended this to you before, but he made a film with The Lonely Island did, and it was called Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Yeah.
And he plays like a pop star. Oh no, that's what it's called. Pop star, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Yeah.
And he plays a guy called Connor for Real. And he was like, it's kind of like a Justin Timberlake or Zayn Malik, if you're a bit younger, where like they were a group and then he went solo and became really successful and blah, blah, blah. But it's like a parody of those kind of films. And it is hilarious. But if you, well, you're not going to enjoy it, basically.
I don't know. It's like the whole thing where I just don't think Monty Python is funny at all.
Yeah, Monty Python, I've never been able to connect with, but I always put that down to era. Yeah. I just, yeah. Sorry, go on.
Right, Dave.
David McKeegan, how are you, sir? I need to watch the new Nick again. I've heard good things about it. Yeah, it's weird. I never really seem to be on the. I'm not much of a movie person. I'm more of a box set. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 28 episodes, 28 episodes per season, and all that good stuff. Because there's films. We're enough. What are we going to do now for the rest of August?
That's the thing is, but you two like to sit down of and eat. It's kind of part of your routine. So you like to have something to watch regularly.
Yeah.
But you go through phases though, and you'll watch like 10 films in a weekend.
Yeah.
You just binge films.
Yeah. Life of Brian is a classic.
See, I do.
But it just isn't funny.
But
it's not funny to me anyway.
It's crazy because this is blasphemous to everyone is losing their minds in the chat that you've said that Monty Python isn't funny.
They always do.
This is the problem.
I just can't see it.
This is where I'm the Creaky in the situation because I can make my claim and back up my point. You can't do that. Why isn't Monty Python funny? Explain it to me. Go.
Just because it isn't. Because it does nothing to make me laugh. They're all... But, I have got a possible theory. Because, maybe a lot of the stuff you hear them say, I've heard a million times from other places.
No.
So does that mean that they're so beloved and copied?
Yes.
That I'm like, well, I've heard that before.
Yes. That's. And also, like, Life of Brian especially, that was such like a wild satire for the era as well. Like, it's kind of... I'm not even going to say it. It's kind of equivalent to what South Park is today, but I feel like that's going to annoy some people. But it's just the most sort of spot-on satire of its type. And that's why I think I don't get on with it, because I don't really get the references. I don't know what was going on in politics whenever those films came out, so I can't really connect with them. And maybe you being quite an apolitical person... that may be why they don't click for you, is you don't really engage in that kind of stuff. So you're not going to... I think that's one of the reasons you don't like Always Sunny as well.
Yeah. I haven't really given Always Sunny a chance. I don't know, there's something that creeps me out about Danny DeVito. Maybe it's the number of jump scares I get from Danny DeVito in my own house. And he's life-size.
Yeah.
And he's never in the same place.
Jordan just stole that off me. I'm still not happy.
Honestly, the number of times I have nearly lost it because of Danny DeVito, like tons of times. And even once, I think it was probably I can't remember if it was you or... what was it now? Somebody put the little one in a cupboard somewhere.
Yeah. I've still got the little one. He's above my light switch.
Oh, maybe it was that then.
Maybe
I had to go in for something and I flicked this and he was,
maybe you flicked the light.
DeVito.
Yeah, maybe you flicked the light on and then just Danny DeVito's face is right in front of you.
Yeah. Right, Dave. It's okay, Creaky. A sense of humor is subjective. Some of us have it and some of you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, don't put yourself down, Dave. I find you very funny. Yeah, that's what I mean, you know, and I think, you know, we've just watched Mandy.
Yeah.
It's what's her name from Afterlife? Diane.
Oh, it's completely vanished from my head, and I know her name.
Diane. Oh no.
Morgan.
Is it Morgan?
Diane Morgan.
Well, anyway,
is it? No, it's not. So yeah. No. Yes, it is. Sorry.
It is Diane Morgan.
Diane Morgan. Yeah.
Please subscribe. And I just got done watching Mandy, and over the last 2 days, watched all 4 seasons. And it's just her face makes me laugh.
Yeah,
and the way she walks in it.
We've had this conversation before. Oh, I love it when stuff like this comes up.
I like physical comedy.
You're a big fan of physical comedy, and a lot of the stuff you like in like Family Guy, is you like kind of slapstick, physical, stupid people comedy.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like all, you know, a lot of the comedians when I was growing up, like, you know, not like Jim Davis and Bernard Manning, you know.
Well, yeah. I'm
thinking specifically, I couldn't get my spit out then, specifically Cannon and Ball. And I'm sure by today's standards, even some of their material might be considered, you know, not acceptable anymore. But a lot of it was, you know, we'd be twanging his big red braces and, you know, he had this wild curly black hair and a proper 1970s, you know, porn star tash.
Yeah.
And he was just funny as anything. Absolutely hysterical. But it was always the same formula. So Cannon and Ball, it was Tommy Cannon and Bobby Ball. Bobby Ball was the little guy with the wild curly hair and the red braces and, you know, I'm going to smash your face in after the show and all this. And Tommy Cannon was the straight guy, the serious, Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah.
Eric Morecambe was the you know, the funny guy. And Ernie Wise was the straight man, you know, you wanted to be a singer and tell stories. And so it was all that, it all followed a formula. And because they all followed that same formula, it was kind of almost as if it was like, well, yeah, so we know that this is funny, so we will laugh.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was physical.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Tommy Cannon would crack Bobby Ball around the back of the head and call him a div. And
it's kind of like cartoonish humor.
Yeah.
Like, and I know obviously Family Guy is a literal cartoon, but yeah, it's that kind of silly, you just like silly stuff. Like, I could never imagine you sitting down and appreciating like a Bo Burnham special. You'd just be like, why is this guy whinging into a microphone and making funny songs?
The number of times you've tried showing me a Bo Burnham, you and Jordan, and you like this one now, you like, and I just like that.
Yeah, it's mad. But that Bo Burnham is one of those, especially now, he's a very like, you know, pained artist, and you know, it's very pretentious, I think, anyway.
I told her it was worth banging Dave 50 quid to keep the side chat going, didn't I? Please tell us you at least like the 2 Ronnies. Yes, I do like the 2 Ronnies. If I say 4 candles, no?
Nothing.
Can I have 4 candles? And then the guy behind the counter brings over 4 candles and he goes, no, 4 candles. Handles for forks.
Oh, right.
And it's this whole... It's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. But that's the classic sort of. And they were. It wasn't like, you know, all the top comedy acts would have their own TV show.
Yeah, that used to be the goal, was a film or TV show. You wanted to have, ideally, you wanted to have like a sitcom based around you. That was like the goal for comics.
Yeah.
And it kind of shifted. It's more like podcasts and...
Yeah.
They're making a shift back, though. A lot of comedians are going off. Shane Gillis made Tires. That's absolutely hilarious. That's one example. I can't think. But, comedies are getting made again, it seems.
Yeah. The Mastermind sketch will forever be one of the cleverest sketches. I read that absolutely shite, didn't I? Can we fix that in the edit? The Russ Abbott was in that, Dave, wasn't he, as well? Because it was again, you can pull these up if you want to, because they are funny, but it's like the Mastermind sketch. You got I can explain it, but I'd explain it shit. It's like the first question is, what's the correct term for the measurement of power? And the guy goes, what? And he goes, that's correct. What?
I've seen that
kind
one.
of thing.
This Mastermind. I've seen this.
I'll screen share it.
Yeah. I'll set it up.
Screen share it, because it is a really funny video. There we are. Simply Secular Dave, Faulty Towers. That's John Cleese. Again, wouldn't fly today. Probably purely because of I've forgotten his bloody name again now. His portrayal of Manuel, the Spanish waiter.
Yeah, I see clips of Faulty Towers all the time.
Names. Yeah, Faulty Towers is funny as anything.
But he was in Monty Python.
Yeah. But he wasn't in Monty Python mode when he was in, I don't know, Andrew Sachs, thank you, the Canadian space advocate. Yeah, Andrew Sachs played Manuel, the Spanish. Oh, the one above it. Do 4 Candles first.
Okay.
We haven't got to watch it all.
Four candles. 4 candles. Here you are. 4 candles.
No, 4 candles.
Well, there you are. 4 candles.
No, 4 candles. Handles for forks. Got any plugs?
Plugs?
Yeah.
What kind of plugs?
A rubber one, bathroom.
What size?
13 amp.
That's the whole.
Yeah.
That's it. And then we had go back now and do the
Mastermind one.
The Mastermind one. Because this is very clever, right then.
Good evening. Your name, please.
Good evening.
Last week, your chosen subject was answering questions before they were asked. This time, you have chosen to answer the
I'm
question
to
before
you as
it was
well,
asked.
sir.
This time, is that
How are
correct?
you, pal?
Charlie Smithers.
And your time starts now. What is paleontology?
Yes, absolutely correct.
He's answering.
What's the name of the directory that lists
Yeah.
members of the peerage?
A study of old fossils.
Who are Len Murray and Sir Geoffrey Howe?
Burks.
Correct. What is the difference between a donkey and an ass?
One's a trade union leader, the other's a member of the cabinet.
It's brilliant, that is.
But it's just that's what comedy was, and I think that's why I like Lee Evans so much.
I love Lee
because
Evans.
He's so physical. He just looks funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's stupid.
No, but he leans into it, doesn't he? Like, he calls himself Monkey Boy.
Yeah. And I'm surprised he's never gone as far as Rowan Atkinson went with, because he did a whole Mr. Bean kind of stand-up comedy routine. Didn't say a single word. It was all just, it wasn't like You know, it wasn't like a 2.5 hour Netflix
No,
special.
but that's funny though.
But it was a long time to make people consider, because he did it in front of a live audience as well. So it was a long time to make people laugh without saying anything to them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the
Jim
audience
Carrey is
was
kind of the same. Jim Carrey, I don't know if it was his first time on stage or what, in his super early career, he would go on stage and say he was going to do impressions of celebrities, but he wouldn't say a word. He would just do it with his face.
Yeah.
And he's another one, physical comedies.
The Clint Eastwood, you know, Dirty Harry, can just sort of contort his face.
Yeah.
Into all these random
But yeah, with Lee Evans, he is in stuff. He did a lot of theater stuff as well.
Yeah.
I think he just kind of did, it sounds, he was such like a pioneer in the UK for like the size of, like, he was doing stadiums. He was doing like 20,000 people.
Yeah.
Like 20, 30, like he was insane crowds, and that was just unheard of at the time.
Please subscribe. But
Blackadder was good. I haven't seen it all, but I have seen a few episodes.
I like Rowan Atkinson in Johnny English. I do. He's the bumbling idiot James Bond type character.
I really like. I'm not so much of a fan of like the newer ones, but the original.
I've seen them all, and they're okay. They're all funny, but the first one, that was the really funny one.
So
and
good.
That was, the first time you saw him do something other than sort of Mr. Bean and Blackadder, and it was very different from what he generally kind of did.
Johnny English, I've probably seen that. The first one, I've probably seen it 20 plus times. I've seen that film so many times growing up.
Yeah.
And even now, if I'm like ill in bed, that's my go-to, Johnny English. I don't know what. It has been since I was like 12,
if
13.
If I turn a TV on and Johnny English is on, I'll just put the remote down.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I've seen it. It's just funny.
Yeah. No, it is. It's a brilliant film.
India Brony says, I occasionally still watch Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is funny.
Do you know, I saw something, this was quite a while back now, and there was only like 15 episodes. There's not that many episodes of Mr. Bean.
No, it was only on for a short amount of time.
Yeah, but people, like, there's so many iconic things from it. People assume that it's like,
that it was around.
It was around for years, and there was like 100 episodes. But it was a really short run.
Oh, well, in a second. That's an interesting little movie factoid. In 1983, Rowan Atkinson made his cinematic debut in the James Bond film Never Say Never Again, portraying Nigel Small-Fawcett, a bumbling British consular official. Did he really? I was never... The most up-to-date James Bond movie I've seen, Roger Moore was James Bond. So, unless
it's been a while.
Unless it was in Sean Connery or Roger Moore's time, I wouldn't... I not got a clue.
Pierce Brosnan is James Bond to me.
Pierce Brosnan's annoying. And do you know, right? That's the... And I'm gonna sign up to be a movie criticizer because he's not a critic. So he was kind of the main man, the head honcho of an Irish crime family in Mobland, yeah?
Yeah.
Would that be fair to say? And it's also common knowledge that Pierce Brosnan is himself Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far from where my auntie and uncle are from, if I remember correctly. And he had the shittest Irish accent in it, closely followed by Helen Mirren. Her accent was awful. It was all their accents, right? I enjoyed Mobland because Tom Hardy's cool.
Yeah.
Right? Nearly as cool as me. He's close. But if there hadn't been another pull there making you want to stay and watch it, and it's Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan and Helen Mirren's Irish accents would be enough for you to go, nope.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you for why.
Go ahead then, Uncle Brim.
Because it's no secret that you are a fan of the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
And they all have the shittest Birmingham accents. It took me 4 attempts to like Peaky Blinders because the accents are so unbearably bad, and they do not get better as the seasons go on.
No.
If anything, they get worse.
It's not like Charlie Hunnam in Sons of Anarchy, where by season 936, he's like, I don't want to do this stupid American accent anymore. I'm already Jack's Taylor now, so it's like he started not putting in the effort anymore.
It started to slip at the end. I can't remember exactly what episode it is, but there's one episode, and the line is I almost guarantee the way it's written down.
The line is chucks a bag of salt and vinegar, love.
No, the line I imagine is written down as "Where's my mom?" And he just goes, "Where's my mum?"
Yeah.
He full blown just says mum.
Sounds like Wurzel Gummidge. West,
I don't know, he's West
Country.
But he just fully just said mum. Did no one go, right, cut, we'll do that one again?
Yeah. I don't know why I was so forgiving of, because you're right, the accents in Peaky Blinders are terrible.
Yeah, but you're forgiving because
I like cats.
yeah. But yeah, people are saying about Piers Brosnan, how can his Irish accent be bad if he is Irish?
That's my point. Thank you very much indeed.
I saw a clip from, I assume, a press junket for Mobland, and he actually has been out of Ireland for so long, he had to get a dialect coach for the Irish accent. For his own accent,
which was still shit.
Yeah, he had to like relearn like the intricacies of his own natural accent.
But I get it though, if you were living, out of Wales, your accent is gonna dilute over time because you will,
unless you're Tom Jones.
Yeah,
but
Tom Jones has got a weird, proper Welsh accent that sounds completely unique to him, and I don't just mean the tone or the sound of his voice. I mean his whole Welsh accent. We don't sound like Tom Jones.
No, not to us. Maybe to some other people who can't really hear the difference.
Sir Tom's ill anyway.
Is he? Is he actually?
Yeah, he's cancelled the show as well.
Oh, no, you don't say that now. But yeah, if you look at someone like,
where are we gonna go?
If you look at someone like, because she's in the news a bit at the minute because of the new season of Wednesday, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
She's from Swansea.
Yeah.
But if you listen to her, she still has a Swansea accent.
Yeah, posh Swansea. Mumble Swansea.
Yeah, but it's got this like vague, like American twang on the end of it.
She's lived there for so long.
Yeah.
Some people just don't, like Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, he never.
He spoke the way he spoke. He wasn't, but my brother, your uncle, his voice sounds very different from mine because he's lived on the dark side, for so many years, and he's a police officer, so he has to speak clearly, and you can't be arrested and you go, what Welsh is there?
Yeah.
So and if you do that consistently, it becomes habit, and then before you know it, you've got this sort of not quite Welsh, not quite English.
Yeah, it's like in the middle.
Cadence to your voice.
It's interesting. Sorry, Kev Meredith, I don't know how you say it, sorry. My Welsh accent changed into a Bristol one when I was 11. I think...
Callum said that 5 minutes ago when he was trying to do an impression of...
Where's my mum?
Yeah, exactly.
I think if you listen to a Bristol accent, you can tell it's very close to Wales. Because it is. It's like an hour and a half from you.
Yeah.
And I think the way Bristolian people say certain words...
Yeah, it is similar.
It's got the same cadence as a Welsh accent. A lot of like those West Country...
Yeah.
Because I think... our sort of accents are like the original accents of like the Britons, not ours specifically, but you know what I mean? It's that sort of, no one came over, no one originally spoke like this in this country.
Exactly.
Oh, well, maybe like that. That was very West Country.
There's a guy I follow on Tickety Talk, and he studies ancient language, and not only, you know, how to read and write it, but how to speak it as well. And he's got videos where he will say, you know, he would say a sentence like, welcome everybody to the Creaky Blinder Show episode 20. What did we say it was? 6, 7, 8?
I think you got it wrong on the thumbnail. I think it is 27.
Well, whatever it is.
We'll see.
So he would take a sentence like that, and then he would read it. He would read it out in English from 1,000 years ago, and then English from 1,200 years ago. And you can literally follow the evolution of a word.
Yeah.
It's really, really interesting. We still haven't done it. Yeah, etymology. We still haven't done it. So you'll have to have a super sticker. Thank you very much. The Rubens music. 19 knockety knocks. I don't do you know I used in a video, right? And I didn't even do it deliberately, but it gave me so much pleasure. You know the those videos that pop up, they're usually YouTube shorts or on TikTok, and it'll be like, you know, put on headphones now, and it's the like bi-directional.
Yes, yeah.
And this, it was literally that, but it just happened to be that it was only coming out on the left channel, and the number of people, and I was sitting there reading the comments.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you laughing at? And I said, the number of people here who have said, thanks, you scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that would be really unsettling.
Yeah.
That's funny, though.
You
should start doing that more often.
I know. I've wanted to do it again since, but I kind of feel I've just closed the latest window of opportunity by talking about it on a live stream. But it just tickled me to think people are sitting there being startled by an unintentional sound effect. Because what I did once, and I did it on a Halloween video, I thought it was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I put one of those, you know, those jump scares that used to be around in the infancy of the internet, where it would be like a little maze, and then it would be like, bah!
Or famously the road, the mountain road with the red car.
Yeah,
that scarred a generation.
Yeah. That I put one. I can't remember which one it was, but I think it wasn't the car one. I think it was the I don't know if it might have been Pac-Man or just a maze type game. And very few people found it funny. Really? I had so many negative comments on that video.
Wow.
Bloody stupid. That was Creaky. What about if I had a weak art? Well, have you? No, shut up then.
Well, there we go.
It's funny.
We'll have
Everyone loves a jump scare.
We're having a team meeting right now, and all of you are involved.
Yeah.
That little section there, I'm going to make a short and jump scare at the end of it, and I'm going to see how many people get wound up for it. That's going to be very funny.
It's kind of, Coco, man.
I'll sort it now.
Such a pain in the arse.
Please subscribe. You do like a jump scare. You're the reason my nerves are in shreds as an adult.
And my weapon of choice when it comes to jump scare is either because that I was taught that I had a Yoda to my Obi-Wan jump scare expert teach me that. And another good one, but when it's dark, is Mama.
Oh, you also do meh. That's another one.
I do that a lot, yeah.
Because they're the two I use. Because I remember you saying this years ago, and you were like, the key to getting people isn't doing something loud, just doing something quiet.
Yeah.
It's kind of the logic of, if you get full-blown kicked in the nuts, it probably is going to hurt.
Yeah.
But if you get a little flick on the ball,
it's like somebody's lopped them off with a garden shears.
Yeah, it's one of the most unimaginable pains. It's probably like, you know, like women in childbirth. It's probably like that times 10. So just for, you know, women watching, if you want a bit of frame of reference, it's like giving birth 10 times in a row at once.
Joking I am, I'm not a giant.
Troy Allen, my wife once whispered, "It's me," in the dark to not scare me, but I nearly died.
You know, that's the sort of scare I like.
Brilliant. Yeah. Well, you're officially forgiven, Troy Allen. I did see your comment earlier, but I didn't get a chance to pull it up. But redemption. I'm your friend again.
There's one that comes up in all the jump scare videos, and it's a woman, and she basically goes, eh?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Like a T-Rex.
Should we watch some jump scare videos? Or like, you know, people jumping. Hold on.
Oh, dear me. On TikTok.
Yeah, not jump
Or
scares.
YouTube
I mean,
shorts
people
or-
making other people jump. They're always funny.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. Chris Shapley. Last time somebody tried to jump scare me, I'm going to punch him in the face. Still feel bad about it. Maybe that's why I've never been tempted to jump scare you, Chris, because I know about your training. But yeah, it's the simple things in life. But these, I will say, there are no those like completely irrelevant to the vid. Like I think watching, you know, people being jump scared is funny to watch. But it's, you know, like if it's complete, if you know, if it's an explainer video talking about, you know, why, I don't know, pick a science topic, you know, why creationists are completely wrong, then it wouldn't be appropriate. But, you know,
those people pretending to be statues, then moving randomly. That's also funny.
And the Bushman.
Yeah, he wears a ghillie suit and pretends to be a bush. That's very funny. I don't know how he hasn't been punched directly between the eyes yet, because I think Chris just said, was it Chris who said that he once punched someone in the face by accident?
Yeah.
Right. Should we watch
Oh,
this?
it must have happened to loads of people.
Garrison! There you I'm gonna kick you in there. Garrison! Jesus, Bear. You little one of these days, guy. Jesus, Bear. You bugger!
Garrison!
Christ!
Eastern European guy, and he not, you know, a smart fridge.
Yeah.
But his daughter's hidden inside.
I've seen that.
I love that one. That's one of my favorite clips on the internet.
It's very funny.
Yes! There, boy, stop it! You! Garrison! Garrison! For God's sakes, boy!
So I just type in jump scare.
Yeah. Going down. You've got to be careful that it's not one. Yeah,
that's
that.
the iconic one from
how long
19
is it?
years ago. That video came out.
Jesus,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
and that is another really famous one.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Please subscribe. Oh, so
Spice Girl.
I started this for a reason,
right?
Because I've seen this years ago, and I think it's very interesting. I don't know if anyone else has seen this.
Oops.
If you say Spice Girl in a American accent, no, I messed that up. Start again.
Right, go ahead.
If you say Space Ghetto in an American accent, it sounds like Spice Girl in a Scottish accent. Do it.
What are you going to say in an American?
So you're going to say Space Ghetto, and it sounds like in an American accent. And it sounds like
Space Ghetto.
Yeah, Space Ghetto. It sounds like Spice Girl in a Scottish accent.
We need somebody Scottish now.
I feel like you're just not getting it.
Is it? I'm not. Is that like somebody saying in the chat now?
Jamaican bacon.
Jamaican bacon is beer can.
Yeah.
Or beer can.
But yeah, that is. I don't know.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wow.
But I do think it sure does. I'm Scottish.
Yeah.
Spice. What's the American thing?
It's space. No, I don't think I know this guy just said, it sure does, I'm Scottish. No one from Scotland is going to agree with this. I am aware of that, and I probably should have said that at the beginning. But yeah, Space Ghetto. It sounds like Spice Girl in a Scottish accent. American Space Ghetto accent.
Ghetto.
Yeah. I don't know why you're finding it so hard. I literally, I don't know why.
Is that like a punchline that I'm just...
That's the whole thing. I don't know what you're missing. I don't know what else to say.
I feel like this is one of those jokes.
It's not a joke.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. There is no punchline.
Like, what would you rather eat? A baby goat or a matter baby?
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those jokes.
No, it's not. It's not a joke. It's just an observation.
Or something people fall for.
No.
Isn't that right, Callum?
Yeah, yes, yeah. I once... What was it? Matter Tops.
You were going to a disco in the school. And you were still in junior school, so he was small. And I took you to...
it was
where Home Bargains is.
Summerfield.
Summerfield, yeah. I took you there because you wanted to buy a new shirt, and I was helping you look through. And I said, "Oh, have you found anything, boy?" "Oh, no, nothing." I said, "Oh, they got Matter shirts over here." No, I said they got Matters over here.
Yeah. No, it was Matter Tops. And I didn't even say matter. I said, "What's a matter?"
Oh, dear me. Which American accent?
Yeah, I feel like everyone is taking this so literal. Is
it a joke
It's not a joke. It's just an observation. And it's vague.
Space Girl.
I feel like everyone is honing in on the...
Girl.
Yeah, everyone is honing in on the wrong details here. Oh, I might be getting ganged up, but it's just an observation.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his feet.
I like that joke.
Oh, dear me. Let's not do the Coffee Bean 100 in Welsh bit again.
Yeah.
Alexa, what is Coffee Bean 100 in Welsh?
I like how you said Alexa because we don't have those, so it's not going to trigger anything in this room.
Exactly. It's only Alexa I've really seen doing it. Google is far too mature for nonsense like that. Even though some nights I'll say, Google, time for bed. And instead of starting my routine, turn off the living room lamps, turn off the living room TV, it'll answer me back and go, "You're not the boss of me." And then it goes, "Haha, oh wait, yes you are."
Yeah.
Like, all right, sassy. I didn't ask for your life story. Just turn the frigging lights off and put the ones upstairs on so I don't break my neck or my hip on the way up. Right, what are we doing here? Not a lot. This stream is making even less sense. And I will say, though, and I don't know if the viewing public can either back this up or completely debunk it. It's starting to feel a bit more podcasty now rather than live streamy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to add a Y to the end in Wales to give it that extra, extra little something. But yeah, it's starting to feel a bit more podcasty now. But I don't even really know what I mean.
I think it just flows a bit. Like, I know, again, this one's been all over the place, but we just, because you had a week off, we were kind of like, let's just have a catch up, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we were having this conversation the other day. Is I think once if we get a little bit of like loose, topic structure going, I think that is when it'll start to feel very podcasty.
I guess structure is what we need to get going as well. I gotta stop taking no for an answer.
Yeah.
But
that's another really
whale oil beef hooked.
I don't know why you said oil. Oil. Olive oil.
I told my friend the earth is flat. He said, "That's ridiculous." I said, "Well, it's not the end of the world." I like it.
Oof.
Troy Allen, like a fluid conversation, though they are fun.
Yeah, just about this.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah. So I see what you're saying now. Sorry, I got distracted and I sort of fly. Possibly a flea. Right. So, you lovely people, what have I missed then during my impromptu week off? Is there anything going on in the flat earth? Anything new? Anything worrying that we need to know about and we need to address? I wouldn't have thought so. But I'm curious if
I know that is your personal favorite comment anyone can leave on a video, isn't it?
you know, right? You've heard people say, "Oh, if I had £1 for every time I heard that, I'd be a millionaire." I'm almost. It'd have to be more than £1, but I'm sure if I had a tenner for every time somebody has put that joke under a flat Earth video, I probably would be a millionaire.
Yeah,
like literally.
Yeah,
I have seen, and every time somebody does, I'm sure they think that like I haven't heard it before.
It's very funny because you've pointed that out to me before. You say it's on like someone comments it on basically every video.
Not again. How many hours is he up to so far? Because last time I don't think he even made it 24, did he? What's is that what I was lurking about FTFE's Discord server? Can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday. But anyway, and what did I see Craig say it on his stream? But he said there was an important announcement. No, it can't be that flat side's no longer a flat earther then, can it? Because he's done it before. But maybe it is. Everyone who's flat earther lives in their cars. Mark Sargent doesn't. He still lives with his mammy. All by himself, and she still makes him cereal and makes him sandwiches to take out on a picnic. He's like,
it's funny.
You're 50.
Flatzoid sounds to me like he's the equivalent of like when a child goes, "I'm running away."
Yeah.
When stuff starts getting too much, and then he just like embarrassingly comes back the next, an hour later, like.
Flatzoid is South African as well.
Oh yeah, I did know
and
that.
He's just got this annoying smarm to his voice. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. That's what I say. Any news on the brilliant expat Taffy's return yet? I don't know if he's got it in him, Chloe. I think he's hung up his tinfoil hat. It would seem. There is still a channel called Expat Taffy, but it's got about half a dozen of his old videos on. And they're on like 9 views, 28 views. It's I think we've seen the laugh. I think we've seen the last of Expat Taffy. Who thinks he's to Wales what Tom Jones is to Wales. He literally will call himself brilliant. So I will say a flat earther claims that the sun in Antarctica doesn't stay up for 24 hours. Then I explain why he's wrong. And then once I finish explaining, see, the brilliant Creaky Blinder said that. Because he doesn't just call himself brilliant, he calls himself brilliant in the third person.
Oh my God.
Which really annoys me. Yeah. It annoys me when Google Gemini does it. The number of times I've said, do not talk about me in the third person.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It's one of those things I can't. What possible do hickory doodah would there be to talk about? What justification is there in talking about yourself to somebody else in third person?
So it's weird because some celebrities do it, and it's like they do it in a self-aware way. I feel like that it can be done, but it's still weird, and you got to anyone who does it unironically is just a sociopath.
Yeah. I can't even call the people who watch me fans.
No,
Because it just feels a bit knobby.
That's common with content creators, though. It's just a bit of a douchey.
Yeah, I got viewers.
It implies that you're kind of like above them, and I'm not a fan of it.
Super chat. You're gonna have two, Danielle. Super chat. Thank you. I don't know where to look now. Husband, would you rather be a baby goat or a man to baby? You know, Dan. I actually said that to Callum. It must have been like minutes before you joined the stream.
Yeah.
I literally said that same thing. But how are you? How are you doing? How is Port Talbot treating you? Callum's cowboy hat is on the... Hang on a second. You told me I had to keep it a secret.
Which he didn't.
Carl!
Immediately. So I will tell you. Oh, no, I'll save this. I'll save this for when it arrives, because I will be wearing it on this show when it arrives.
Yeah, and on that night, I'll wear my cowboy hat as well.
Well, we'll both be wearing cowboy hats. That's the point.
In fact, if this video gets 1 million views, I'll do the next one dressed as the naked cowboy from Times Square.
Yeah.
I got the cowboy boots, I got the cowboy hat, and I definitely got the tighty whities. Because men my age should not be wearing boxer shorts, and if they are, then they may need to go for a checkup. But yeah, the chances of this video getting 1 million views are about as plausible as any proof any flat earther in the history of flat earthing has ever presented. It's just not going to happen. Not going to miss the cowboy stream. But yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm glad you're not going to miss it, but you're never going to see it because there's no way that any who the hell's going to watch this if they don't already watch me? Most of the people who already watch me don't watch this. You know, you're gonna hedge your bet.
I think these videos, for what they are and being re-uploaded as like a standalone piece, I think they do all right.
Yeah, they don't do too bad. Yeah. What about a spirit level on a plane? Simon Dan made a video on that again yesterday. D-Marble. The guy who lives in his van, black guy, dreads. Not dreads, cornrows. Took a spirit level on a plane.
I don't know what you're on about now.
He took a spirit level on a plane to prove that planes fly level.
Right.
And the reason they fly level is because the earth is flat.
Yeah, that's the stupidest.
Yeah, but do you know, that's the funny thing with this. That isn't the stupidest thing I've heard.
It's probably not even the top 10, is it?
Well, I don't know. It's getting up there, but yeah, it's hang on, William Holland. I would dress up as a cowboy while watching Creaky's cowboy stream.
That's just not the naked cowboy stream, but we should do a cowboy stream, and we'll just watch like
cowboy
stuff, and or maybe we'll watch only maybe like auditor videos or whatever they're called, Sovsit, but we'll only watch them in like Texas and like the South cowboy territory.
Yeah. No, I think it would be very good, very, very fun. Please subscribe.
Oof. Yeah, I saw that as well. That's why I lost my train of thought when you were talking, because I saw that comment.
Oh, did you?
And it really took, because I was looking up at myself in the corner when you were talking, and I was like, it kind of does.
Yeah, spaghetti western live stream. Do you know that's a genre I've never really been into? This shows how you know, like a top chef would have an excellent palate. You know, he could literally take a forkful of food and he'd be able to say, oh yes, there's garlic in there, there's a bit of onion, I'm picking up a bit of black pepper. Yeah. Well, the only Western I've ever liked probably isn't considered a Western. There's two. Will Smith, Wild Wild West.
Oh my God.
And Back to the Future.
Back to the Future 3.
Yeah. But apart from that, I've never... Oh, I'm Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, that's a Western,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. But I've never really seen the appeal in Western.
Yeah, I think I see. If you're from the US, I 100% understand the appeal of a Western film because it's like they're always based in.
Yeah.
It's always like American cowboy. You know, it's an era of time.
Yeah, they're never in like Porthcawl or Birmingham.
No, I do. I'm not a big Western person, but I did really, really enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Such a good game. And that's obviously like a...
Yeah, Western theme.
Brilliant.
Maybe that's why I didn't like it, because I was doing all right on it, and then I got to a point where I just couldn't tune my horse up or something.
Oh, no.
And I just got fed up with it. And it's like, I've been going around this town for the last 4 days.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Literal days, not... It's like, no, I don't even care.
It is one of the best story games I've ever played. That's the thing. And unless you're really sitting there and going along with the story, it's such a long game. And that's not really your cup of tea. You like to just pick up a game and be able to have a zip around.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing Car X Street at the minute.
Yeah.
It's a racing game, which you can go, oh, let me have a go at that.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that with those story games. You have to learn how to play them.
Yeah. And that's why I think I just haven't got the patience for it. But yeah, I can't even think that I've ever seen a Western. You know, and I'm talking like the sort of, you know, one of the John Wayne films. You know, I've seen him, you know, in other stuff, but I've never really seen him. Clint Eastwood's the same.
Yeah.
Never seen Clint Eastwood in a cowboy film.
The only thing I can think of, you must have seen this. A Million Ways to Die in the West.
No.
What?
No, I haven't seen
It's Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, but because it's a Western, he'd be like, I don't like Westerns.
Yeah, but it's not a West. This is the thing. It's an episode of Family Guy where Seth MacFarlane's a cowboy, basically. That's the easiest way to describe it.
Right. Allow me to blow your mind and potentially blow the mind of everybody watching this at the moment, not at all. Star Wars is basically a Western.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I've seen...
Yeah.
Go on.
It's just, and if you think about the whole setup of it, it follows the sort of the Western kind of story arc.
Yeah, space Western. I've heard someone refer to it as that before.
Two orphan children almost end up having sex with each other, then find out they're brother and sister, or did they find that out first? I forget. And it's all and there's videos out there that they'll be like, it'll be a Star Wars clip, then a Western clip, and you can see that
it's the same.
It's the same, you know. But what was that? Star Wars is based on Seven Samurai. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, actually, now I think of it, where do lightsabers come into it?
So
wouldn't it be more like they were space pirates, which is kind of... I'm so behind on the Star Wars stuff. The latest one I watched was where they all lived on a perfect planet and the kids escaped. Doc Shapley, help me out. I watched it a couple of months ago, and that was very clearly like watching a Western.
Yeah.
100%.
I pulled this comment up here. Sorry. Million Ways to Die in the West is essentially Blazing Saddles 2.
Is it?
Like I haven't seen Blazing Saddles, see?
Yeah.
I want to watch it, but I haven't. You know, it's one of those films I've just never got around to seeing. But you like that film, so maybe...
Now the side chat is just making every film a Western. So is The Wizard of Oz a Western because they head west along the Yellow Brick Road? Did you say pirate?
Pirates.
No, I said pirates. Yes. You know, we've got steak and kidney, chicken and mushroom, minced beef. They are all $5 each because those are the pirates of the Caribbean. Right, where did I see that? Did anyone else know? Did anyone else know yellow parking lines are changing in the UK to the Irish system of green ones? One line, no parking at all.
I don't get it.
No me.
Is that a joke or is that just a...
Or is it just...
Yeah.
Has Brian forgotten his tablets again? Did you know yellow parking lines are changing in the UK to the Irish system of green? One line, no parking at all.
I have no idea.
No.
We have a super chat.
Oh, Scotty Orange. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. What is the Western threshold that turns you off? I don't know. Horses and cowboys. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I would take watching The Greatest Showman once a week for the next 6 months over watching the Western. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Greatest Showman is a brilliant
It
film.
is. It is. Jack Human is amazing in it.
Jack Human, yeah.
Not Hugh Jackman.
Jack Human.
Oh, no, not in the version my wife watches. That's Jack Human. And, yeah, I like that. So, yeah, has anyone else seen... What?
Cannibal. Oh, yeah. Cannibal the music.
That's what I thought. Yeah. But there's no B.
No, but I saw someone else say it as well.
Right. Cannibal the music. No.
Why did you pull that comment up just to say, no, I haven't seen it? It's like that joke where it's like, oh, who is it? Oh, Scottish comedian. And it's like, have you seen this child? So I ring up the number and say, no.
That's right. Yeah. Like when Amazon knocks the door and says, I got a parcel for your neighbor, and you meant to say, well, you got the wrong house then, haven't you?
Yeah.
2 lines, no parking at all. There was a punchline, and Brian left a huge gap
okay.
before delivering it, so it made absolutely no sense. Joe Lycett will still find a way. You've seen the Joe Lycett video, haven't you? The traffic fine video. That's
Joe Lycett is he's a national treasure in the UK. Have you ever watched?
The only thing I've seen him in is that clip.
Oh my God. He basically, I don't know how many episodes of it. I haven't seen them all. He basically did an entire series of that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he goes after. He legally changed his name to Hugo Boss for a while. Yeah, because there was this thing. It was actually, Boss Brewery or whatever in Swansea.
Bass.
No, it was Boss.
No, Bass was the brewery in Swansea.
No, it's there now. It's like it's a Boss. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. But Hugo Boss tried to sue them for using the word boss. So to make a point, Joel, and I think it worked because, Hugo Boss is this massive media conglomerate, and these are like an independent brewery in Swansea. To make a point, Joe Lycett legally changed his name to Hugo Boss and was like, try and sue me. It's my name by law. Yeah, it's very funny.
Mm-hmm. Skeleton Crew. That's what it was. That's the last Star Wars thing I saw, and that was very cowboyish. Tube Spanner says, fun fact, Barnum's wife Charity is a distant relative. Is she really? Very cool. Very cool indeed.
That is cool.
I used to work with a boy who was in Catherine Zeta-Jones's class. In when they were in school. Obviously. What other class?
Yeah.
Do you take a basket weaving course together or something? I don't know. Bass Brewery was in Burton-on-Trent. Do you know, Chloe, you're right. And the reason I know you're right is because my uncle, Mike, used to work for the Bass Brewery for a short period of time. And when you said where it was, I remember that that's where it was. So I was
wrong.
Yeah, wrong. See, I could barely even get the words out. It wasn't a huge gap. I'm on my laptop for once and press return. Flipping heck, how long does Bright? Come on now. If it took you that long to press return, and you do know you can move it off the kitchen table, don't you, and take it with you. I'm going to run back and forth to type your replies and press enter. Come on now. So I think it's pretty safe to assume then I haven't really missed anything from the flat Earth while I've been away, because I've noticed the last few videos they've all basically just I accidentally, Bri. Don't worry, I use those excuses all the time as well. They're just, I've been looking on my phone, but there's no video that's jumped out to me and I'm being, oh, I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't know. I've never heard anyone say that before. It's just, it seems like it's completely gone just stagnant. Like nothing is happening in it. And the trouble is then it makes all the videos very samey. So I'll be very interested to see tomorrow what people have sent me while I've been on my week-long sabbatical. Graham's been busy making Cloudbusters. Yeah, that was a short-lived, excited moment, because it was just the only videos I could find were people telling you how to make one. And it's like, I don't want to know how to make one. Yeah. I want to hear from people who think they were.
Yeah, that's the problem, is there doesn't seem to be any real content behind the Cloudbuster things. It's just, it's something people believe, and there's videos showing you how to do it.
Yeah, which is a shame, really, because it had a lot of potential. But I think, going forward, it's like, do you know what? I think the channel just needs to be a debunking channel first and foremost. And then the topic, I know you've got to have a niche, but to me, debunking is the niche.
Yeah.
And when I had a conversation with Stan that time, that's what he was saying is, just be the debunking guy. There's so many things going on, that you can talk about other than just flat Earth.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, you did that's the thing. You've started doing the
sovereign citizen
soft set videos again.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at some UK ones as well.
There's so many, those auditor peoples. And I don't know why those kind of people have got this obsession at the minute with flying drones over factories.
Yeah.
And then being like, well, actually, it's legal because it's like, but you're being a knobhead flying a drone over my factory.
That's the thing, see.
I'm not saying you're breaking the law, you're just being a dick.
Yeah, technically speaking, they're not doing anything wrong. They are allowed to film, and obviously if it's restricted airspace for, if there's any special, hyper top secret Illuminati helicopter missions going on, then they've got to make sure that nobody's flying drones in case they see them.
Yeah.
But apart from that, they're technically not really doing anything wrong. They're just being annoying, childish dickheads.
Pretty much.
I'll be an annoying knob because I can.
Yeah.
I had a banging curry last night. I'm forming and busting my own wafty cloud as I type. I wonder how many people who are not Welsh will know what that means. MWD 765. Who's the most dishonest person you've ever debunked, in your opinion? All of them. Because they all make claims which are demonstrably false. So, really, I could say all of them. But the ones I think do it more than anyone else are Nathan Oakley and Dave Shit for Brains. Weiss. See, he's so important, I couldn't even remember his last name.
All right, Dave.
But Dave Weiss and Eric Dubay as well.
Yeah, because
the thing, he's got books out there for kids.
Yeah, it's wild.
Who's publishing these?
They're probably self-published, aren't they?
Yeah, okay. Who's printing them then?
Someone who. I wish I'd sent you this the other day. I saw a clip, and it was a freelance editor guy. It was it wasn't like a viral clip. And he was saying that he used to edit videos for a well-known flat Earth guy.
Yeah.
And he would always be like, make sure to like edit it this way so it sounds more real, and like he would just openly basically be like, wink wink, nudge nudge.
Yeah.
Do you know, like it was, he was
yeah.
like, I could tell from having a conversation with him, this is his job. He doesn't actually believe any of this stuff. If you watch the recent episode of South Park, he's just trying to make his nut.
Oh, should we buy some viewers, Carl? Because that always helps, doesn't it? It's the only trouble when you stream it. Why do we stream to Twitch? How many people are watching from Twitch now? Give me a thumbs up in the side chat. I bet it was none. And I can't even be bothered to go and look.
I would say on the higher end, my guess is going to be 2.
Yeah. 3 if there's a good win behind
them. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that flat Earth is always going to be a part of my channel, but it's certainly not going to be my channel because there's so many other things I can talk about. It's just finding things to talk about that align with what people have come to expect, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I hold psychics and mediums for the memories of people's loved ones for money, particularly low regard, got to be contenders amongst the most dishonest group. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Dan. Do you know it's funny? I've done a couple of videos about psychics. Because the thing is, most of them are they're performing on a stage. Or at least they are the ones that we get to see in there because, nobody's going in to see a psychic medium with a GoPro strapped to their chest, are they, and publishing it to Facebook or YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
But
they're basically just magicians who pretend they aren't lying.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That is not far off what they are.
Yeah. So they're hard to make videos about in that regard then, because there's so much content I would have to go through to pull out the silliest parts. It's just like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I think...
and I think I think I've done either 2 or 3 throughout the whole history of the channel. And I think on all 3 occasions they were... what was I going to say? They were all compilations.
Yeah.
Of, best psychic fail moments and all that kind of stuff. That's exactly what they do, and they're profiting off people's grief. That's why
Darren Brown did a brilliant he's done a documentary and like a live show about psychic mediums before. And his live show was essentially he did a psychic live show. But what he was doing was going, psychics say this is what they're doing, but this is what they're actually doing, and I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
And he does it, and he's going, he's doing all like because he'll do like the faith healing stuff as well. He'll go like, in the name of Jesus, blah, 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 blah. And he is actually doing these things on stage. He's reading people's minds. He's remembering memories from their past that only they would blah, blah, blah. They're magic tricks.
Yeah.
That's their magic tricks. And I remember him and Chris Angel, because Chris Angel goes after them psychics a lot as well. Yeah. And I remember one of them two saying, once you know how it's done, it angers you more.
Yeah.
Because Darren Brown is proof of it, and Chris Angel has done it too, where they go, I can also do that, and I could also lie and make a living doing that. Or I could be honest and go, look how cool these like mental tricks are.
And there's been £1 million on the table for 40 years to anyone who can prove their abilities, and lo and behold, it's never been claimed. Sorry, Callum, you just addressed this, Kev Meredith. I would love to get some merch, but it's sent from the United States. It's the VAT would be crippling. Yeah. It's sent from within America. It's not sent from the UK. The company I use is a worldwide company. They've got centers in Europe and Europe, the UK, and
what the hell's going on with the camera?
I don't know. Stop now.
No, yeah. What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like somebody was having a rave up. But yeah, so they shouldn't. And VAT is 20%. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. So even if that is the case, then it wouldn't be the VAT that was making it expensive. So if somebody's in America and they want to order an item of merch on creakyblinder.com, then that order gets fulfilled by an American fulfillment center. By the same token, if you order from in the UK, your t-shirt comes from someone in the UK or whatever else you've ordered. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am now is, with the chat is, I think the content has got to interest me just as much as it interests the people I'm making the content for, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Jim Daniel says, my evil NASA shirt was posted from Texas. Was it? I got no idea where it's from. That, yeah, I don't know whether they could have one in every state for all I know. I really don't know. Well, I know it's a pretty big company, but I didn't think it was that big. But anyway. Psychic influence on the camera there. Let that be a warning. I don't know what that means, Bray. You've confused me again. A disgruntled psychic was controlling the camera focus. That's what it could be. Maybe that was a sign.
Yeah.
Maybe the Lord himself just came to me in pixel form. Oh, dear me. I've emailed, that guy I told you about on TikTok?
Yes.
Who does creationist debunks.
Yeah.
I've emailed him. I haven't emailed him. I've DM'd him and invited him to come on for a chat because he seems like a proper interesting guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
But whether or not he will, because it's so hard to get guests to come on to a show where we sit usually around 100 viewers.
Do you know what I think it is as well? An extra obstacle is that it's live.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get nervous about that.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we've said it before. If there's a guest that we could get, even in conversations with, we could do
do it anytime.
Yeah, we can do like a non-live episode, but then like what we do then is come on live at our usual slot.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of like all watch it together.
Yeah. There'd always be ways around it.
Yeah, because like we said about guests, because we do longer episodes now as well, it wouldn't be the entire episode anyway.
No, exactly. It would be like an hour, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know, we wouldn't have very much to do, but we could literally come in here, do like an hour, press play on that, because that's, and then an hour interview, and then we can come back on and do another half hour, whatever, at the end.
Yeah.
I think that would be, I'm not saying every guest, it would be way better to be able to just do them live.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could...
It's all part of it, isn't it? It's this, it's the, imagine how, what would these streams look like if there was no side chat to feed the conversation?
But we wouldn't just, you wouldn't be able to go, let's just go live and see what happens tonight. Like, we would have to plan episodes out.
Yeah.
And that's why the majority of podcasts fail, because people don't realize that that's not what you're doing.
No,
that you're not just.
They make it look like they're just having a random conversation.
Yeah,
but
they've got notes in front of them. They might be retelling a story that they all already know, and it's made to look like much more of a real conversation than it is. Whereas like what we kind of do because it's live, it is a real conversation.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And it's also as well, it's it's got to be somebody who's relevant to the. To the content I make. That's why I thought I'd reach out to that guy.
Yeah.
And he genuinely seems like an interesting person. So be very interesting to see if we can get a reply of him, because I don't know if my email is cursed or something and it goes into everyone's spam, but there always seems to be a massive delay in the replies I get to emails.
Yeah, because probably people clear out their spam folder once every now and again, and that's when they see the email then.
Yeah. Magical Cackle, without the chat, you could do what the TVs used to do with the studio audience. What, like, do you mean canned laughter? That sort of...
Oh, God, no, yeah. No, I don't know.
I should do that one day in a video. Because I kind of, in a sense, I kind of do that. Because if I say something which I think is particularly funny, I'll quite often put one of the laugh memes in after it.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. almost like I'm telling people, like, go to laugh, but there were. I leave a bit for you to laugh.
Oh, that's funny. Whenever I've edited like a main channel video for you, I only ever put those laugh clips as like a response to something silly.
Yeah.
I never use them as like at the end of the punchline of your joke.
Yeah. Sometimes.
That's funny.
I don't do it all the time, but I do sometimes. Oh, why is it so warm in here? And
I'm not too bad this evening, but it's under my legs, so I'm closer to it.
Yeah, I'm blocking it off. Coming to me. Brian Pop Robson, I can't watch MASH now. They've added canned laughter. But I was supposed to eat that, not watch it anyway. I would have thought a Cockney spatter like you would have known all about that, mash pie, a bit of liquor.
I never understood why. I think it was I'm Alan Partridge, whichever season where he's living in the hotel, that has canned laughter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're way funnier than canned laughter. Why?
So does Family Guy.
Does it? No. Family Guy doesn't have canned.
It does in some episodes. But I think they use it in a meme way.
Yeah. So they're like ironically using it. Yeah, that's.
Oh, it's not in every episode.
No, I was gonna say.
And in fact, I'm sure there's one episode where they really parody it.
Yeah, it's the episode I think when they're trying to win an Emmy.
Yeah, and it zooms out, and you can see all the lights go down, and they move in the set.
I think it is that episode where they're trying to win an Emmy or something like that, and they're parodying loads of award-winning TV shows to try and blag an award. Basically, a lot of shows do that. Always Sunny did that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Well, yeah, I think that's about it for tonight, because obviously I haven't been making videos for the last week, so. There was never going to be as much to talk about. How long have we been going? We've been going
almost
nearly 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I feel even better about it now. Thank you to everybody who super chatted and sent a super sticker. I got to try and set reminders to make sure that we got all the appropriate sound bites in position ready for next week, and so that people can hear them, because I'm sure that this
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, I love you, nobody.
could you hear that, chat? Because in the playbacks it seems incredibly quiet.
When I pull it into the editing software, the audio level, it gradually rises, and I don't know why. So when you first click it, you can't really hear it, and then it slowly gets louder, but it never gets loud enough.
Right.
That's what I always. Oh, well, Troy Allen, why are you disagreeing with me now? Trying to start beef again. He said he could hear it perfectly.
He's a trouble. Sarah Jones said that was really quiet.
Yeah.
And somebody else said. Danielle says it's quiet.
Troy Allen's just trying to spread lies about us again.
Yeah, he's trying to start a conspiracy. Well, there we go. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow night, back to normal service, so after 7 UK time, which I think is like 1:30 Eastern or something. Is that a thing I meant to be saying? I don't know.
Just to interject there, also from tomorrow, if you do follow the Creaky Blinder page on Facebook, there will be a video every single day from tomorrow until the 27th of August. If you subscribe regularly, you will have seen them all. We're just trying to get a bit of traction going on the old Facebook.
And if you do subscribe regularly, why don't you just try subscribing and staying subscribed instead?
Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're a regular viewer is what I meant. You will have already seen it all. There's nothing new.
Yeah.
But
we should have talked about that for quite a portion of the stream.
Yeah, because, I just remembered as we were going. So.
Yeah, but my content is being uploaded to YouTube. No, it's not. Well, it is, because it already is. It's what Callum just said.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.